Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 11th episode of Dokidoki Precure. And last episode, we've had a bit of a focus on jealousy, especially in regards, to Rika towards the whole the Makoto thing, but I think we got a lot of that resolved by the end of the episode. So let's see what we're gonna get in this one. So, 3, 2, 1, play. And okay, everything should be working. What's up? What's going on? She's injured. You're obviously gonna, something. Well, you're injured and you're, asking her for something. Man, she got it all figured out from one glance, as expected of her wife. Yeah, but, you can't help everyone. Well, I understand that that's important to you, not necessarily anyone else. But, mana is mana. Literally just taking her away. Well, I guess it can't be helped. It was funny, though. She just rushed over, immediately knowing what was going on. As expected of Rika, yeah. I mean, I figured out a decent amount of it because I saw a broken arm and I saw her clearly accepting some kind of request. So I figured out a decent amount of it from that. But she actually knew who they were and stuff, so she had it like all figured out. But man, it's amazing Mana was able to do as much as she does. Student council stuff, the Precure stuff, helping random people that ask her for help. Happy love. Yes, when do we get to the splash in the water scene? Or the snow scene? Like, these are things I would like to see in the show. And our sponsor segment. And back into it. What's our title? Awaken Precure's new powers. That definitely sounds like it could be interesting. What kind of powers are we talking about? As expected of Mana. Is there anything this girl can't do? Well, yeah, we'll cook, or was it saying? I think it was saying that she couldn't do. She's got things to do, okay? Yeah, that's Kaicho for you. Oof. Ah, did not hit it. If you stare at Mana too long, Rika will be upset. No. And she's a literal superhero. Oh. Well, we missed that one. Hey, Makoto. You want to play too? Whoosh. Not a bad throw. Decent for an idol. Strike. Hey, the gang's all here. Yeah, I mean, you're the one that took that up. I mean, doesn't everyone? Well, yes, because she's, uh, yeah, I think she has plenty of reason to be mad. You're not gonna I love you your way out of this one. I mean, sure, but you should still be a bit more choosy on who you help. But yeah, we really haven't made much progress on the princess thing. And our bowling villains. A bowling alley is such an interesting location for a evil hideout. Still salty about that? Yep, he is. I mean, if I was gonna have an evil hideout, it would probably be a bowling alley. Ouch. I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to play. Maybe we should have him be on that softball team. He might stand out a little bit, but you get the job done. Everything. That's what she does. Yeah, taking their jobs away. It's a good point, Having one ace add to the team certainly helps, but if you can, get up the overall level of the group, the team, that would be great. So it's tomorrow. Well, yeah, she's cute. She helps everyone with anything they have a problem with. She's friendly. Like, why would anyone not like her? Yeah, I mean, she's tried out the whole sports thing this episode. Sure, Ai-chan would love to be there. What? I would not give that to the baby. That is so easy to swallow. Don't do that. I would seriously do not give a baby something like that. I was about to say that sounds like a bad guy. That's Kira Sama to you. Well, he's a bad guy. That's good enough reason. And he, yeah, took you there and stuff. Okay, I guess I stand corrected that someone does not like her. Oh, that's gotta sting a bit. And now she'll transform. Oh no, I was wondering what he was doing. No. Okay, yeah, we definitely gotta transform now. You don't mess with a baby. Tomorrow's the day of the match. Screw this guy. That could potentially lead into what I was kind of talking about before, is that the problem with helping people, helping everyone that asks is, you know, anything that you do essentially is sacrificing something else that you could potentially do at that point. So, when she has an important match she agreed to, and a baby to rescue at the same time, you suddenly realize a problem with accepting bajillion requests. Well, at least you're able to walk, barely. Also, there's that, yeah. Going to this place all by herself. Better not have harmed the baby. Well, if you insist, let's beat him at Mana. Xiaodu. I can't say it the way she said it, but it was cute the way the mascot character said it. O V E. I'm a little bit worried about her being by herself, but I'm hoping for the best. Our player is just busy rescuing her baby. It's gotta be a pretty good excuse. That's a problem with relying on one person. Okay. The one that, yeah. That's a very good reason. They know her well enough to know that she wouldn't just flake, so. Alright, Kyoda. Let's see what you got. The only reason why I remember her name is because it sounds like Kyodai, the Japanese word for siblings. Pretty good. Come on, stop dodging. Let me hit you a couple times. Ooh. Ah. Fight's not going great. And he's using the environment to his advantage. That's what a surprise. You're not welcome. Hopefully the other Precures show up. Yeah, like right now. Good timing. Cut that a little bit close, but good timing. Sebastian always comes through. We are a team, much like the softball team. They work at their best to play the game, and we work at our best to save the world. I swear she just loves saying that. What exactly do you call this? Like, it's not really a pose because there's a lot of movement to it. The end of it's like a pose, but the overall animation sequence, because it's not a transformation sequence, because they're already transformed. So I never know what to actually call that sort of thing. You know, just moving around a bunch and then ending it with a signature pose. Like, what do you call that? I don't know what you'd call that. But it's clearly a thing because they clearly do it. Like after they've already transformed. So I would just like to know what that's called. I don't even know how to look something like that up. But anyway, back to what's actually happening. He just we're gonna battle a phone, a flip phone, no less. that is something. I don't even know what. We're battling a flip phone with arms and legs. This wasn't in the guidebook. Break the screen. That probably. Oh no. I guess I should have seen that coming. Oh no, you can't use a vibrator on a middle school group. Sorry. Yeah, we definitely have motivation. That's not an issue here. Hopefully this does it. Did it not do it? We gotta somehow stop it from closing. Can we do that? Oof. And hit all four of us at the same time. We gotta spread out more. Gotta not clump up. She did come alone. They came later. It's not our fault you didn't specify. We exploited a loophole. No. Don't make me laugh in this serious moment. Yeah, this is gonna be the unlocked Precure power from the title. And yep, can't touch this baby. Ooh, we got something new. I guess so. So like straight up new abilities? They just all know what to say. Oh wow, more things that look like they can be sold as toys. Yeah, we got new equipment now. You're not gonna win this fight. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna get broken through. Yeah, what do you got? Ooh, yeah, that does look pretty cool too. No pun intended. So, Makoto, something sword related? Yeah, rapid fire sword shooting. And as usual, Kyuu Heart gonna finish it off. They shoot a giant heart at him. Yep, just big ol' heart. And even a wink. Oh wow, that does look really good. Yeah, I think that did it. Yeah, quite the animation on her attack. And it's really girly, as always, but it looks good. And that resolves that. That's what you get for trying to kidnap our baby. This baby has 4 mothers, I would not appreciate that. He snuck out just to watch the action. Understandable. So how's the game going? How you doing, Kyoto? Okay, so it's not too bad. We got a chance. Yes it is. Come on. Too bad they can't substitute her in there. She believes in you. Believe in yourself. You have your dreams of being a, you know, picture person in the future. And please miss it. Yes, he did. She did whatever a person did. I knew you could do it. And even Iwachan got to watch the game in the end. I don't think they're going to be mad or anything. The power of teamwork and believing in ourselves and all that. Important life lessons here. It's almost like that one teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime sort of things. Almost. Yeah, we still have not made any progress on that. I mean, I wonder when we will. Man, it's just this ED, it's just... It gives me life, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I love everything about it, literally everything about it. I didn't think a perfect ED could exist, but, you know, clearly it can. Like, you might think I'm exaggerating or something, but I don't think there's any ED I like as much as this one. Like, I'm trying to think about it, and nothing comes to mind. And then just a preview, I'm pretty sure. So that was the 11th episode of Dokidoki Precure. And yeah, we had some focus on Mana this time. You know, we already kind of knew this aspect of her character. The whole that she likes to help people. And anytime someone requests help, she pretty much does it, right? Like, she's obviously not the first example of this kind of character. Tachibana Hibiki from Senki's show Simple Gear. Almost exactly the same. Really. pretty much the same for all intents and purposes. Like, she also even became like a superhero in the end, right? So a lot of similarities for sure between those two characters, and that's why Hibiki comes to mind a lot with Mana. So, you know, but you know, we actually didn't get too deep into this idea of always helping people and kind of the negatives of it. I mean, there was some kind of implied negatives to it with the whole she couldn't do the sports team thing she wanted to do because there's something else she wanted to do, but didn't really like get too much into it. But for sure, the attitude, the idea of trying to help anyone that asks for it, there is some inherent problems with that. Like I already kind of talked about, so I don't really want to go too deep into that. But people have a limited amount of time. There's a limited amount of hours in the day. If you agree to help somebody with one thing, if there's anybody else that needs help at the same time, you basically said no to them. So what if they ask you after you already agreed to something else? You either have to say no or, break your previous agreements. And I'm sure Mana would not like to do either of those things, but that's inherently going to happen. So, like, the idea of helping everyone is just inherently flawed. And, you could very much, if you make that a big part of your identity, it could cause some issues. But like I said, we didn't get too much into that this episode, so I don't really want to talk about it too much. But it's one of those things that always comes to my mind whenever you have this sort of, I gotta help everyone because helping is the best thing ever, like those type of characters. It's usually something I think about. But the theme of the episode, rather than being on that, was more about relying on an ace and how that's not the best idea. It's better to just come together as a team and support each other and work hard and improve your overall level rather than, hey, we got this important game coming up. Let's temporarily recruit somebody that's actually really good to give us a chance to win. Like, that's not really ideal, right? So, they learned a valuable lesson about not doing that. And at the end of the day, when the ace was not able to come, they still managed to win because of that. So important life lessons were brought up, and that's, of course, the main theme of the episode. I still think there was a bit of a side theme with the Mana helping people thing, for sure. Because there was also the one scene earlier on when Rika was a little bit mad at Mana because Mana's doing this thing, which meant that Rika essentially had to, do anything that Mana was supposed to do, student council wise or whatever. Rika had to do it instead, and that's also kind of back to that theme of, you can't just agree to everything because something's gonna fall, something's gonna fail, and luckily, she has Rika in her life to help her, for sure. Rika's the best wife you could really hope for, honestly. So, good thing. But they definitely could have got a bit more into that if they wanted to, but they didn't delve too much into it this episode. But Mana is definitely what it takes. Definitely, like, the ideal person to be a Precure, that's for sure. That desire to help people is definitely invaluable for that sort of career path. If you want to call it being a Precure a career. But also, our baby, she gave us more lovies, whatever it's called, loveheeds, and she gave us some cool new power stuff, for sure. Power us up a bit. Some cool attacks, just freezing and throwing swords and shooting hearts and whatnot. The bow, seeing Mana with the bow almost reminded me of, Madoka from Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, because, Madoka had a bow as well. Also a very bunch of pink kind of theme. It reminded me a little bit of that. Also, our bad guy was a giant flip phone with arms and legs. That was pretty funny. I mean, flip phones are mostly a thing of the past. Like, some people still use them. They definitely do have some advantages over smartphones, especially if we don't want to, like, go to Facebook and stuff with your smartphone. There's, a flip phone's fine. If your phone's just a way to text people and call people, then a flip phone's more than adequate, right? So, nothing wrong with a flip phone. I still remember my first phone was a flip phone. But yeah, just getting caught in between it, that'd be quite unpleasant. But yeah, good thing everyone showed up to help at the end, because Mana probably could not have 1v1 him. That was not looking good. So not only did the friendship on the softball team come in handy, but also on the Precure team. So it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode, but until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.